works.
But yeah, I'm ready. I'll get going whenever. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on in. It is our Boulevard Home Game of the Week here on the Fan Sports Network, getting things underway for you between Dixie and Desert Hills. A little rematch of the game last night. Getting things started here with the first pitch coming in as a ball. And this one hit hard over to second, over to first base for out number one. Jace Fillmore making the play over to first. Well, come on in. We're getting right into the action here today. We've been messing around with some technology that wasn't working super great for us. We're kind of in a weird spot over here at Desert Hills High School where there's not a lot of great internet access.
Yeah,
it slows us down a little bit.
Run a bunch of power cables in, and we're making it work.
We're making it work. This one hit off the end of the bat over to third. Long throw to first, and they got him. Out number two.
Desert Hills off to a pretty good start here on the defensive side after having a pretty tough game last night against the Flyers, where they ended up losing 9-0 at the end of that one. Looking to make a comeback here and have themselves a good game. So far, so good.
Absolutely. First pitch is low. Got him with the breaking ball there, swinging for
back-to-back curveballs. Doubled up on it. We'll see if he goes back to it right here.
Yates sends that one foul. Now, Yates pitched yesterday.
Threw a great game. Yates was all over the Thunder. And he also swung it a little bit too. Gave himself some insurance runs at the plate.
That one caught the inside, too far inside, I should say. And
that's a close one with two strikes. Yates is lucky he got away with that one.
And the pitch from Tolman, that one in the dirt, gives us full count.
Good take. Tolman has been working the zone against Yates in this at bat. He's going up, down, in, out. So we'll see what he goes with here. I would go with the curveball if he's comfortable with it.
And sends it right to shortstop, line drive, out number three. And just like that, 3 of 3 down for the Desert Hills Thunder.
A laser hit by Yates on that one. He was just playing a little bit in the hole, a little bit right up the middle as Skeen snags that one for the third out.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll reset for the bottom of the first and get you all caught up on the action here from Desert Hills High School. A 30-second break. We'll be back right after this.
A warehouse store forever and never find the one thing that can make all the difference. A helpful face, now that's something to consider. Bucks A stands for is written on our faces, welcoming, neighborly, knowledgeable.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Did you know that it costs less to maintain your equipment than to repair it? Yet 90% of breakdowns are caused by system neglect. Give your heating, cooling, and plumbing the care they deserve. For all your air conditioning and plumbing needs, turn to the experts.
Welcome back in, everybody, here to the bottom of the first. Scoreless through the top. Get you caught up on the action here inside of our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Making your house home for 50 years here in southern Utah. Boulevard Home, one of our great sponsors and proud sponsors of Region 9 Athletics. We want to thank, of course, Bucks Ace Hardware as well as Findlay Subaru. Looking for that Findlay Subaru star of the game. And we haven't seen too much yet outside of some good defense there from Desert Hills.
The Thunder making quick work of the Flyers there in the top of the first. Definitely going to need more of those as we get deeper into this game, as the Flyers last night were swinging it really well, put together some good innings, and ended up scoring 9 runs in the game, and they could have had more. They left a lot of guys on base, but still swung it really well last night.
Absolutely. Yeah, and we'll see what they can do here tonight. And so far, Region 9 has been quite successful through preseason baseball. I mean, mean, most teams up until last night were sitting with at most 1 loss. I think Cedar had 2 losses up until last night, and so now we get to the point where everyone gets to start beating up on each other.
Mm-hmm. And I talked about this a little bit in the stream yesterday with Devin, but this is very early for region play, it feels like.
It is very early. Yeah, very rarely do you get started with region play the first week of a sports season, but here we are with Cooper Clough stepping into the right-handed batter's box.
Good fastball there, just missed a little bit up and a little bit out.
Second pitch outside. Ridge Erickson, catcher, trying to do a good job of framing it. I'll give him credit for the frame job over there, but it definitely was not on target. That one a little lower, but catches the zone for a strike.
And see, Erickson stole that one away. That was a little bit down, but the way he caught it, brought it up just a little bit. Great frame job by Erickson.
Good shot right over the third base head and rolling into left. That'll be good for a single.
And there goes Desert Hills with their first hit of the ball game. Great line drive right over the third baseman's head. Good piece of hitting there as he took the inside pitch to the left side of the field.
Baseman Jace Fillmore.
So that brings up Jace Fillmore. Fillmore over at second base tonight. Andreas with the pitch. Curveball down.
Nice little slider there. Started off with some off-speed pitches. Just kind of working backwards here to start the game off.
Yeah. Second pitch in. That one low. How do you feel about the turf batters boxes that they're going to nowadays?
Hey, you know what? I like it because, especially as a player, because it means a lot less work at the end of the game.
That's true.
You don't have to worry about chalking lines. You don't have to worry about claying batters box. You just throw a little bit of turf, sweep it up, and you're good to go home.
That's true. That's true. Second ball coming in for a strike, or should I say the third one coming in for a strike, making a 2-1 count. Here to Jace Fillmore.
Fillmore.
Look for the pick over to first and gets back in time. Cooper Clough over there at first base. After getting that single.
Right on top of the plate. We got a pretty good view, and he is just crowding that front line of the batter's box there.
Low and away, 3-1 count. Wind coming straight in at us from center field, and it's a little cold, it's a little chilly.
Yeah, it is a little bit cold. Last night we were up in the press box at Dixie, so it wasn't too bad, but tonight we are out in the elements.
Absolutely. And that pitch is higher and sends him on an express trip to first base. So to put 2 on.
Tough start for the Flyers here. Desert Hills has always been kind of a small ball team, so it'll be interesting to see if they square around for the bunt here this early in the game with their 3-hole up with Reed.
And Hagen Reed, he's already homered once this season already, in this early season. That one catches the outside for strike 1.
I'm not sure if that's a slider, a cutter, or something. Doesn't have too much vertical break, so I want to say more of a cutter, but good pitch there, nonetheless, on the outside corner. It does have a
good break, and it does like to push down and away. You're right about that.
There it is again. That one had a little bit more vertical break, a little different look, and a little bit slower than the first one. The first one seemed a little bit more firm. That's why I said, maybe that's a cutter.
Maybe a cutter, not quite a slider. See if he goes for it again here. Goes outside fastball.
Erickson set up way outside, just trying to get him to chase on that one. Just kind of like a waste pitch, you know. You don't want to throw anything too far over the plate. He's already seen 2 pitches on the outside corner, so let's see if we can expand that and get him to swing, but it does not work.
It's pitched low and in the dirt and brings up a 2-2 count.
Another good pitch right there, and this, you think that, it's a ball in the dirt, but really this could set up for a nice inside fastball here if you can get it in on the hands.
Here's the 2-2. Andreas gets him swinging off the end of the bat, going for 2, over to second and over to first. They got 1. can't quite get the 2.
Yeah, it wasn't hit quite hard enough, and it was off to the right side as we see here on our replay. It took Orton just to his left, and there just wasn't enough on it to roll that up with the speed of Reed.
Andrew Wilson coming up. Willie stepping into that left-hander's batter's box. There's one thing about Desert Hills for a few years there. They had a lot of lefties, and most of them have moved on. There's not a ton of lefties left as that one comes across the plate for strike 1.
And it's always nice to have a good switch up between lefties and righties in your lineup. It makes it tough on pitchers because maybe one day your slider's working but your changeup isn't. So as a right-handed pitcher, it's harder to throw to those left-handed hitters if your changeup's not working that day.
Pulled back for the bunt, and it's called strike.
I'm surprised Erickson didn't try to throw one down over there to third, as he was a little bit off over there. I just am not 100% sure if Levitt was close enough to the bag to be able to make that throw over there and get an out.
Time called by Wilson. An 0-2 count here to Wilson with just 1 out on the board. And that was called strike 3.
Good fastball there. Just froze him up. Great pitch, especially with a guy on third. You definitely want the strikeout there. Now it makes it a little bit easier coming here for trying to get in the third out.
Now batting number 1, catcher Bo Wall.
And that brings up Bo Wall here. Bo Wall with runners on first and third. 2 outs. Runner for first goes. They go throw down to second, and the runner coming home. He dives. They call him out.
Wow. What a throw. What a throw back into the catcher, and Ridge Erickson just catches it right into Clough, who was sliding into home. Just 2 perfect throws there by the Flyers to get him out of that inning.
And that will take us out of the inning into the second. Still scoreless on the Wilkinson South sliding scoreboard, 0-0. We'll take a 60-second break. More when we return here on the Fan Sports Network.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Blue.
Per gallon of gas at Fabulous Freddy's.
Hi, this is...
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
Create your own relaxing, comfortable space. Boulevard Home offers the guaranteed best prices on furniture, appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Did you know that St. George News has a new app? Download the St. George News app today and stay up to date on everything happening in Southern Utah. Get instant notifications on news, weather, sports, and more. Download the app today and get your local news now.
7 days a week.
Welcome back into the Boulevard Home Game of the Week here. Second inning. Coming right up scoreless right now between Desert Hills and Dixie. Dixie going to be heading up to the plate here in just a little bit. Want to thank you for joining us, and want to thank some of our great sponsors like House of Jump. You can purchase 1 hour of jump time Monday through Thursday. Mention you heard it here and get $10 to the arcade for free. And also want to thank Team D Auto. Check them out at teamdautosales.com and at 488 East St. George Boulevard.
Levitt up first here in the top of the second for the Flyers. I've always said that it's kind of hard to, I've always thought it was hard to beat Desert Hills at home. For some reason, they play very different at home. And despite that game 9-0 yesterday for the Flyers, it's going to be a lot tougher tonight on the Flyers.
First pitch is low for ball 1.
Another breaker there. Seems like both guys are just kind of throwing backwards in tonight's game.
Take pitch outside, also ball.
Both guys throwing backwards, and both guys working the outside corner of the plate quite a bit. A lot of these hitters in tonight's game are also crowding up on that line there. as we see him kind of drop in a curveball for a strike there.
Fouled away.
Almost got our pocket radar over here.
Almost got the radar. I wish it, and it's just not quite close enough for me to tell where it is.
We need somebody relaying signs to us.
Maybe I can get a good glimpse of it here. I don't like that one with 69. I can't see it. All right. All right. That changes the ball game for us here.
Going to be bringing you guys some velos, let you know what everyone's topping out at tonight.
Another one fouled away.
Would have loved to have seen what Yates was topping out in last night's game. He was throwing really hard and being very effective, especially with his mix of his slider and changeup in there as well.
Working a full count and got him swinging.
Banger of a curveball right there. Levitt just swinging right over the top of it, just disappeared on him. Great pitch.
Great pitch indeed. So Logan Levitt will head back to the dugout. And that brings up Cooper Bartholomew, first base for the Flyers.
Pullman looking really sharp so far against this dangerous Dixie lineup.
High for ball one. Strikeouts brought to you by S&S Mechanical, as well as looking for some of those, a couple fabulous Freddy's foul balls there early on as well.
Yep. They had one straight back here, like it almost took out that radar gun. That would have been an expensive foul ball.
That would have been a very expensive foul ball. The radars are not cheap. 2-0 count. Fouled that one away with the fabulous Freddy's foul ball.
There it is. Spoke it into existence.
That's right.
2-1 count, fouled that fastball straight back. It'll be interesting to see if he goes with a curveball here to maybe get him off balanced.
Goes high.
Looked like it was a curveball, but just left a little bit up.
No break on it.
Just slipped out the hand a little bit too early. Just got to think about finishing that curveball.
This one's sent into right down the line. It's going to be foul unless it's caught, and it's caught. What a play out there by Hagen Reed.
Ranging a long way for that ball. Let's see here on the replay. A little bit zoomed out, but great play. Lots of range out there by Reed. As he records the second out in the top of the second.
Desert Hill so far been really good about not allowing runners to get on base.
They've thrown a lot of strikes lately so far in this game, but working backwards. He's got good command of that curveball so far, and he just keeps throwing it.
There he goes again. If the pitch is working, just keep working it, right? Just keep going for it. So 0-1 early in the count here to Orton. Max Orton pops this one into shallow left center, and it's picked up by center fielder Cooper Clough. Here's your Holbrook Asphalt replay.
And he sets that inside and high fastball up so well with that first pitch curveball take, and then he gets the fastball elevated. Just a beautiful pitch there to get the third out of the inning.
We'll take a 60-second break. When we come back, we'll head to the bottom of the second on the Fan Sports Network inside of our Boulevard Home Game of the Week, where it's 0-0 on the Wilkinson's House Lighting scoreboard.
Got a project at work or around the house? Well, think Bucks Ace Hardware. Think Bucks for all the top brands like DeWalt, Milwaukee, and Stihl. Plus, Bucks has the best sporting goods department. You've got to see their gun department. It's stocked with a great selection of guns and ammo and accessories. 2 locations at the Dino Crossing in St. George or State Street in Hurricane.
Inspired design. Ultra quiet operation. To you, it's a Bryant Evolution cooling system. To us, it's the ultimate machine.
All set.
For the dealer nearest you, visit Bryant.com.
We are Utah's financial outfitter, and we're here when it's time for your business to climb higher. Cache Valley Bank, mountains await. Member FDIC, equal housing.
Neighborly, knowledgeable. When you're in need of a helpful face, visit one of our 3 Southern Utah locations.
here from Thunder Field.
First pitch there just missed a bit outside.
Second one fouled, or excuse me, not fouled back, hit hard, I should say. And going into center, and it's, or excuse me, right field. I lost complete view of that ball. I'm worried about our technical stuff we got going on here, and that one I thought was fouled away. No, sent it into right field.
Oh,
got him all the way over to third base.
Hit really well right here as he just gets a nice outside fastball and just takes it the other way, as we see here on the replay. Right center field, just absolutely barreled up, and ends up burning Zeph out and right.
It's a Bo Wall with a big hit, big triple.
Good start here at the in the bottom of the second for the Thunder as they look to maybe get first blood here in this game.
Yeah, big time moment here for the Thunder, especially after the game last night. You know, when you are scoreless against a team, you want to do everything you can to not only come back and try to win some sort of the contest, right? But as this one's sent into center, caught and tagging up from home, so he is going to score.
That one
third
is deep enough.
Yeah, but now you're at a point where, hey, you know what? You stopped the bleeding from yesterday. You were scoreless yesterday. You got to run it.
Yep, you can put that all behind you, as I'm sure they probably have already done going into this game. But now you can definitely let go of that second game. You got that run across, and you're feeling pretty good about yourself right now.
If you're Harmon Skeen, you're happy with the sacrifice fly.
No
Get
doubt.
your guy in.
Doesn't go against the average, just all positive stats.
That's right. Pitch low there. It's a 1-1 count.
Got a heater about to blow up on our right side over here. Good fastball away right there for a strike.
He's going quick. His pace is quick. Another one outside makes it a 2-2.
Erickson is just setting so far up outside because he knows that he can get that call, and that may be a reason why all the Desert Hills hitters are crowding the plate a little bit.
This one's sent high and into the right field line. It's going to go foul.
Bunch of flyers down there.
Yeah.
By the fence. You'd love to see that. Love to see the effort. Went out by probably about 6-7 feet, but still good to see them running for that ball.
Andreas here at the pitch again. High. And it's a full count.
Working it to a full count. Love to get in there, maybe a walk right here. Walk or a single. Get this thing started again.
And swinging at that one for strike 3.
Second out of the inning. Looked like a slider, just middle, and he just kind of froze up. Saw the spin on it, just froze up a little bit, and it was just a little bit too late for that swing.
Inside pitch, nearly catching Christensen there.
Back again with that slider. It's a good pitch.
And going outside on that one. So 2-0 count quickly here to Christensen. Andres with the pitch. Got that one to break inside.
There it is, that gimme slider. Most people just straight hunting for a fastball in those 2-0 counts, so why not just drop in a nice little slider and kind of freeze them up a little bit.
It was outside fastball for ball 3. 3-1 count.
I'm going back to the slider right here if I'm Andres.
Sends this one into left, and looks like Yates will be there to grab it, and he does. That's out number 3.
Went back with the slider. He actually sat on it pretty well. Had a good line drive out into left field, but regardless, that is the third out of the bottom of the second.
And that'll end the second, taking us into the third when we come back here on the Fan Sports Network. 60-second break. More on the other side in our Boulevard Home Game of the Week.
Your child's sports journey starts with the City of St. George Recreation. From their first steps on the court or field to becoming a star player, our youth sports programs are here to develop talents and teamwork skills. So get out and play. Check out all the sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
435-251-2299 to find the location nearest you.
We love giving back to our community, and over the years, we have provided vehicles for families in need, supported local charities, and helped train our first responders. Dealer Collision, your place for collision repair.
As a local business owner, it's important to get the word out about your business. More people equals more revenue for you. Get your business in front of over 160,000 people in southern Utah each week with St. George News. Contact St. George News today.
Fabulous Freddy's is the local's choice for a full-service car wash. It's fast. Have your car washed in just 20 minutes or less. Fabulous Freddy's always keeps it clean inside and out with 2 southern Utah locations as well as in Vegas, Lehigh, and
for the AWP Playmaker of the Game. Here we go, first pitch of the third inning. And that gets across the plate for strike one.
Pitchers just staying away so far tonight, and that's where they've been good. They haven't gotten burned on the outside corner so far tonight, so why not stay out there if he's going to call strikes?
Got a 1-1 count now. And catches the corner there for 2.
There it is again. You see that a lot in high school baseball. A lot of guys like to throw away because a lot of kids in high school are extreme pull hitters.
This one's sent back to the backstop.
So a lot of pitchers in high school like to stay away just to stay away from that middle inside part of the plate because it can get dangerous for some of these high school hitters who love to pull the ball.
Just like that, stretching for one outside. But getting a little bit of bat on ball. It's a 2-2 count.
Staying alive. Got to fight it off when you got 2 strikes.
That's right. This is Trace Franco at bat here for the Flyers. And sends it to short. Long throw to first. And he got him. Wow. Let's check that out on the replay because, wow, what a play from shortstop over there with Harmon Skeen off the back foot as he's throwing across his body. Gets it over to first.
That's a tough play to make. I thought for sure he was going to try and plant on that, and if he was going to plant, I don't think he would have been able to get him, but I didn't know he had that good of an arm over there at short.
It is impressive.
On the run, running towards third base, slings it across the diamond, gets him by about a step, too.
Yeah, got him by a good step. Brings up Turley. And first pitch comes across as a strike. Carter Turley, a junior.
Not sure what just happened here. Maybe a warning or something? Both dugouts got a little bit excited.
A little bit of chirping going on now. Out fastball. Across the plate. What'd you guess that was? Speed.
Ooh, 84.
81. 81. Got that one. Break across the plate and got him swinging. Quick 3-pitch strikeout.
Nice little punch out right there. Good curveball. A little bit up, but stayed away with it. Dropped it right out of the bat path. Probably saw that curveball up thinking it's a fastball, just swung right over the top of it.
Yep. Isaac Zepp now steps up to the plate. Sends this one rolling to third base. Bobbled, picked up, thrown to first. Low throw, but able to scoop it out of the dirt is Christensen for out number 3.
And that's the thing as a third baseman, you just got to keep your body in front of it because the ball's getting to you so quick most of the time. If you just body that thing up, pick it up, throw a strike over there to first base, most of the time you're going to be able to get them out at first.
And that'll send us to the bottom of the third. Score 1-0. Desert Hills leads over Dixie. More coming up next here on The Fan.
Remember when Down East was all scratch and dent furniture, your go-to for dorm rooms, kids' rooms, and first homes? Well, the times have changed and Down East has changed with you. Down East is proud to offer our beautiful collection of high-quality furniture designed to elevate your space and make a statement. From stylish sofas and dining tables to cozy bedroom collections. If you're starting fresh or looking to upgrade, Down East has everything you need to create the home you'll love.
The Fan Sports Network is your home for local sports. Catch The Drive with Devin Dixon from 7 to 9. And From the Bleachers with Caden Formaster and Mark Musgrave from 4 to 6. Plus, Utah Tech and high school sports live on the radio and streaming on the fansportsnetwork.com.
Across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart. And stay tuned for the AWP Playmaker of the Game.
Now batting designated.
Welcome back in, everybody, here to the bottom of the third inning. Desert Hills leads on the Wilkinson South Athletic scoreboard 1-0. Inside pitch is low and at the legs.
Low scoring game right now so far. Pitchers kind of dominating.
Kobe Goodman at the plate. Another one, and that one hits him in the foot. That'll get him right on over to first base quickly with only 2 pitches.
Yep, try to go with a back foot slider there, and that's what's tough about that pitch is because if you keep that thing too far in on the lefties, it'll hit them.
That's right. It's tough. Wind picking up on us a little bit here.
I blew my monitor over.
I know. We're holding on for dear life over here.
If I see a home run in this wind right now, I will be impressed.
Buy someone a snow cone after the game.
I don't know if they'll want a snow cone. It's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold. That one is back to the backstop right over here by us, sending the runner from first over to second, and Goodman finds himself easily standing on second base.
Gets into scoring position. Nobody out right now, so the job right now for Clough, hit a ball on the ground at the right side.
Yeah.
And it'll do the job for you.
Clough, good first at bat as well, getting himself on base. Look over to pick him. He spikes it into the dirt, and it's rolling into center. He's going to take his base to third. Easy for the Thunder right there to find themselves with not only runner scoring position now, of course, but over on third.
Tough right here because he flips around to pick and he's got to throw because he didn't step off, and Vest was just not at second base, and so ready. I think he just was like, oh, I got to hold on to the ball, and then just spiked it. But he also understood that he needed to throw because he didn't step off.
Yeah.
So
it's a lose-lose situation.
Yeah, good break right there for the Thunder.
Absolutely. Lone away, ball 1.
And Clough now has the opportunity. Ditch the approach that I was talking about earlier of hitting a ground ball to second base. Although it would still work, they're playing back right now, but you're looking for something to elevate on and get yourself a nice sac fly.
3-0 count now.
Especially looking for something to elevate on with that 3-0 count.
Yeah.
Probably have the take sign right now with the 1-0 ball game.
Yeah, the 3-0 count and the 1-0 ball game, absolutely. Yeah, you'll take that, and now he sends him over to first. So runners on first and third. Still no outs here in the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up, I believe, Jace Fillmore.
Yeah, just a really good start here for the bottom of the third for the Thunder. Putting a little bit of pressure on the Flyers, which they didn't do much of in the last game. I believe it took them to the 5th inning in the game last night to get somebody on second base. So they're doing much better tonight at home.
Absolutely. And again, it's all part of pitching rotations and maybe a little home field advantage, you know. There can be many things that can affect a team's mentality coming into a game like this.
Yeah, and Desert Hills after that game, I'm sure are super hungry and trying to prove themselves in this one. So
down low and nearly swinging for it was Fillmore. He wanted to go for it, but he didn't quite get across.
He saw the break quick enough and was able to shut it down.
You gotta love that feeling as a batter too when you don't swing at one
But also the worst feeling in the world when you take a little half swing and you're like, oh my gosh.
And they call it strike, yeah.
Or when the ball skips off the dirt. I swung at quite a few curveballs in the dirt in my time and got rung up on a lot of them.
That one sent foul, and long foul.
Yep, good job with that pitch. Just taking it the other way. Not much you could do with that. Right on the outside corner. So
yeah.
Great pitcher's pitch. Just foul it off.
Pitch again from Andres. And that one's low. It'll be a full count now for Jace Fillmore.
Back to the full count here. You don't have the open base. You'd love to get the double play right now, but a walk right now would really hurt the Flyers. You don't want to load the bases with nobody out.
And the pitch, fouled away, staying alive with full count.
Just being a pest up there. I always hated pitching to kids that just got up there and fouled a lot of balls off, especially when there's nowhere to put them, because most of the time if there was somebody, I'd just be like, all right, whatever, you can have the bag, whatever. But Erickson calms him down.
Yeah, tells him, hey, slow it down. And that's the thing about Andres, we'd mentioned this, that he's got a quick tempo, which can lead to pros and cons. And that one a little high. That'll load up the bases. Walking up with the yellow bat, the pink arm sleeve. So he's got a little bit of everything up there, Hagen Reed.
Oh, yeah. So we see Ibsen going to head out there and try to calm Andres down and just, the talk right now is to get a ground ball. 1 run. It's the 3rd inning right now. To go down 2-0 is not terrible. It's not the end of the world. So come on, man, get us a ground ball, get us 2 outs, and then put the 3rd guy away. And I mean, ideally you'd like to get a punch out here, but he's not trying to put that kind of pressure on him. He already walked the last 2 guys, so he doesn't want to put that kind of pressure on him. So he's just going to be, hey man, just throw the ball over the plate, keep it down, give me a ground ball here, let's roll it up, and let's get out of this inning.
Yeah, this visit at the mound brought to you by the City of St. George Recreation. It's a journey for your kid's sports career that starts with the City of St. George. So get out and play. You can sign up your kids for sports at sgcityrec.org. So Hagen Reed will step up. He's got bases loaded, no outs. And this is a spot that batters live for.
Yeah, this is what you dream about right here. The bases loaded, could crack the game open right here with a good extra base hit.
And with the win, we're not expecting anything insane, as this one's popped straight up into the air. Heading over towards the Dixie dugout, and catching it is Bartholomew coming over from first base. So easy out there.
Yeah, great job there. And now you can have that double play ball to get you out of the inning.
Number 8, third baseman Andrew Wilson.
Brings up Andrew Wilson. Willie's going to step up to the plate with a 1 out. Base is loaded. 1 run is already coming to score for Desert Hills, making it a 1-0 ball game. Here in the bottom of the 3rd. Outside fastball.
Ball up a little bit. Definitely want to be getting that down. Still going for that ground ball double play right now.
Second pitch here to Wilson. Swinging at that one.
Good backdoor slider there. Looks like it's going to stay away and then just breaks in at the last second on that outside corner. Good cut too as well. Didn't give up on it.
Yeah, I like the swing. It was a good swing. Andres takes a step back and he resets here. That pitch outside and gives us a 2-1 count.
He's throwing out of the windup right now with bases loaded because they can't go anywhere, but also at the same time, the windup allows the runners to get a little bit further off. Sends
this one right up into the air over towards the third base line, and and it is caught out in left field by Yates.
Yep, too shallow to score him there. Just not gonna test it right now. And we are close to the Flyers getting out of a jam here. We had bases loaded with nobody out, and now we got 2 outs here. Bases still loaded, and nobody has scored yet. So dodging some serious bullets so far.
Absolutely. First pitch dropped in there for strike 1.
Good slider there, getting a little bit of confidence going back. And he's feeling pretty good up on the mound right now. Still needs to lock it in for just a couple more pitches here.
High, gives him the 1-1 count.
I bet that fastball is probably the hardest one he's thrown.
Probably was. I'm
he's feeling himself.
It's getting dark enough now. I can't see that screen super well anymore on the radar. Oh, an off speed, sending it right into the dugout.
Good pitch right here, and now we are at a 1-2 count, and I would really think about throwing a slider in the dirt right here.
Caught him fouling that one away, and hey, you know, it's the right look right there. That was low, little inside. Caught Bo Wall here stretching for it.
Wall's protecting up there right now. He does not want to go down looking at a pitch, so he's swinging at anything close here.
Here's the pitch, and got him. Dixie, what a rally to be able to close that out after bases loaded and no outs. They go a quick 3 outs and leave Desert Hills scoreless in the bottom of the 3rd. And 1 run on the board already for Desert Hills, so it's still 1-0. Dixie has their chance here at the top of the 4th when we come back on the Fan Sports Network.
Everyone loves local sports and, of course, loves ice cream. And the best ice cream on the planet is Handel's Homemade Ice Cream. Open late every day of the week with dozens of delicious flavors. So after your favorite team wins, head over to Handel's to celebrate with locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Red Rock Real Estate has over 200 professional realtors in the St. George area that specialize in the local market. Whether you're buying your dream home, looking for an investment property, or want to sell your home for the highest amount, the Red Rock Real Estate team is here to assist you. Get started now by visiting redrockrealestate.com. Don't miss our big anniversary sale at Patio Furniture. We're offering the biggest savings of the year. From umbrellas to sofa set to accessories, don't miss out on our anniversary sale from February 15th through the 24th. Visit our new showroom today.
House of Jump is Southern Utah's only indoor trampoline park and your only place to jump, dunk, and dodge. Head on over to our house, the House of Jump.
Sports and get signed up at sgcityrec.org.
Taking a little bit more time here as we get started at the top of the 4th, where Bo Wall was last one up to bat, so he's finally got his gear back on and he's going to get warmed up. But that takes us to where we can thank some of our sponsors for tonight's ball game, like Udy and Associates for great service, rates on home, auto, life insurance. You can call Luke today, 435-251-9102. Get your free quote, see how much you can save. And Red Rock Real Estate. It's real estate focus on you from land to luxury. Visit them at redrockrealestate.com.
Catcher Erickson.
So Ridge Erickson comes up, back to the top of the lineup.
Flyers got a little bit of momentum after that last inning. Bases loaded, nobody out, and they get out of it with no runs.
It's impressive. High there from Tolman.
Looked like a slider, just slipped out of the hand a little bit early. Just needs to finish that pitch a little bit more.
Sent into left, back, gone. Ridge Erickson, home run.
And he did not miss an inch of this ball. Hanging slider over the plate and just drives it to deep left field. There's a picket fence out there, and I think it one-hopped that picket fence.
He sent that thing 400 feet.
that was a bomb.
Wow. And in this wind, we said we'd be surprised if we were going to get anything. Now, I will say he hit it in a moment where the wind died down a little bit.
Hey,
but
you still owe him a snow cone.
Someone owes him a snow cone.
It's you.
I don't know if they're cooking up snow cones right now in the concession stand, but we'll get them one.
That was a barrel.
Absolutely.
As the Flyers tie it up there with a solo homer by Erickson. Had a triple in last night's game to dead center.
Yeah, he's one heck of a hitter. There's a reason why he's going to play at BYU, right? He's going to go play in the Big 12 for a reason.
Yeah, there's something to it.
Yeah,
and that might be it right there.
That might, things like that make sense. Called strike there. 2-1 count right now to Boston Vest.
And see, that's the slider that he was going for with Erickson, but just got way too much of the plate. But that one was perfect.
Low. Trying to get Vest to swing, I'm thinking, on that one, but it's a called ball.
Yeah, I think he's a lot more conscious about getting the ball down now.
And that one is in the dirt, and that'll send Boston Vest over to first.
Yeah, after you get burned like that as a pitcher, kind of is just like an eye-opener, like, hey, like,
14.
Can't just throw everything over the plate anymore. I gotta start spotting up a little bit. And so far in the game, up until that point, he hadn't really been hurt by any of the Flyers' offense. Pickoff attempt, no good. Just keeping him close over there.
That one low for a ball.
No, good breaker. Good back foot breaker. Just a little bit too low. But like I said, he's overcompensating for the home run ball that he threw to Ridge. Making sure everything is down.
Good pitch right down the middle, a little low, but he's able to get the called strike.
Best over there. He's pretty quick. So switching up looks. Right? Switching up looks, throwing over. Always good to keep an eye on the base runner over there, especially in a 1-1 ball game, because stolen base here there can lead to some wins.
Good break on that one, getting him swinging.
Yeah, just a little
change on that or something, huh? You're the pitch expert over here. I just like watching baseball.
A back foot slider, man. They are tough to hit.
Runner goes, and it's foul away. He's got to send him right on back to first.
Goes back again tries to go for the back foot slider, but leaves it up again, and fouled off by Yates. Battling up there in a 1-2 count. Yates also tripled yesterday down the right field line. Swinging a hot bat this year.
Again, look for the pick over at first, but easily back in time is Boston Vest. So it's the 1-2. This game tied up at 1 apiece right now in the fourth. Hard hit over to second base. They'll just send it over to first for easy out number 1, and Vest will get over to second base easily.
And you know what? Did his job right there. Moved him over to second base, right? We have 1 out right now, so moved him over. Good ground ball over to the right side.
Number 4, third baseman. 11.
Did your job.
Absolutely.
Can't be mad about that. Now you set yourself up an opportunity for the Flyers to score on a base hit here.
And he throws it over the second base head. Sends a runner over to third and puts Boston Vest easily in a scoring position now. Already was in a scoring position to second, really, but...
And this is the second time we've seen a pitcher miss a throw over to to second base on a back pick. So, I mean, struggling right now to throw bases, and it was on both sides of the team. Dixie and Desert Hills, excuse me, both did that in the last 2 innings. So,
strike there. It's a 1-1 count. It's a 1-1 count. Runner on third. Tied ball game at 1 apiece.
Got the infield in right now, trying to cut anything off. We're in the 4th inning, so we're on the back half of this ball game. So it's going to be important to minimize as many runs as you possibly can here, and that's why the Thunder are playing in right now.
Way outside on that one. Logan Levitt worked this one already, now 3-1. Here's the pitch from Tolman. Got it in there. Wow. Called strike.
I don't know if we've seen that curveball from him. That one was really loopy. It had a ton of vertical break on that.
A lot of movement.
He gets it to the full count.
And protecting the plate there. Gets a little couple hoppers down, foul down the left field line.
And we see it again there, that same curveball. This time fouled off a little bit as Levitt kind of knew that he was probably coming back to that after it kind of froze him up in that pitch before.
Throws in some heat there for ball 4.
That's going to be a walk. 1st and 3rd now with 1 out. And that does set up a double play. So you're going to move your middle infielders back. Keep the corners in, though, and still want to minimize that or limit that run from scoring. But you're going to set the middle infielders back so they can possibly roll up a double play here and get yourself out of the inning.
Bartholomew up to bat. Sends it into the gap. Goes right into the left field glove, bringing in that run from from 3rd, sending first over to 2nd.
Great piece of hitting right here. Hits a fastball middle of the plate, just a line drive in the 5-6 hole. It's going to score a run and give the Flyers a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 4th.
Meeting at the mound, brought to you by Udy and Associates. Call Luke Udy today, 435-251-9102. You can get rates on home, auto, life insurance, and get yourself a free quote with him today. Max Orton going to be stepping up to the plate here in just a little bit, but now that the Flyers have that 2-1 lead up on the Wilkinson's house sliding scoreboard and a runner in scoring position, double play is still in play here. So I'm sure that's talked about right now on the mound.
Now batting number 1.
Exactly. Just once again, just get a ground ball right here. Let's roll it up and let's get out of this thing. That's usually how those meetings go. Just keep the ball down, basically.
Yep.
Give us a good pitch that we can get a ground ball on.
Up is filling in the coaches on what's going on right now. So a little bit of break in the action. We'll be getting right back into it. Again, Max Orton up to bat. Tolman's pitched a pretty decent game. You know, for Dixie to only have 2 runs in the 4th, that's actually pretty rare for this Flyer team.
Yeah, I mean, they got a great offense, so holding his own up there, and it'd be huge for him to get out of this with just that 1 run.
And timeout.
Taking a little bit too long to get the sign there, so Orton just said, hold on 1 second. Don't want to get my feet stuck in this concrete in the box, so just give me a second and I'll
try to stay loose.
Exactly.
Here's a pitch. And that one hops foul.
And that's a good sign for Tolman right there. That's exactly what you want. Ground ball. Double play basically is what you're searching for right here.
Yeah, and that would, you know, if that's sent fair, that's an easy play for the Thunder to just double it and get out.
Yep.
And give a chance for Wilson just step on the bag and throw to first for the easy double play. But he sent a foul. We got another chance here. Looking to pick back over to 2nd, but doesn't. He steps off the mound, though. Didn't throw.
I was going to say, I didn't see. I got my vision blocked right now, but he just stepped off.
He did not throw, but he did step off.
Okay.
That's one thing about the balk rule is There is some interpretation to it, but barely. This one's a little blooper over to first, or to pitcher. He throws it to first. Got him at first, but bobbled it a little bit, was Tolman.
Yeah, he couldn't get it out of his glove, and luckily, good curveball right here. Runs up on it. He's got plenty of time. Gets stuck in the glove and bobbles it a little bit. Luckily, gets it out quick enough.
First Ace Hardware is conveniently located in St. George on the corner of Bluff Street and St. George Boulevard with 30,000 square feet of lawn and garden, paint, tools, fabrics, sporting goods, and the most complete nut and bolt section in town. First General Store, the Big Ace store on Bluff and on Main in Cedar City.
This cheesesteak is so freshly grilled, you could still hear it sizzling.
I can hear it too.
Me too.
Actually, it's the
Cheesesteak?
grill.
Grilled right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing.
When it comes to your child's teeth, Dr. Cody and his experienced staff at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry are game changers. So when it comes to checkups, a toothache, or any problem with your kid's teeth, call experienced veteran Dr. Cody Johnson at Johnson Pediatric Dentistry, 628-0511.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have
Welcome back in, everybody, to our Boulevard Home Game of the Week.
I have sparkles now.
Fouled away. Hit off the pole over here. Harmon Skeen, who had just made the last play. That one outside. It's a 1-1 count now to Harmon.
Good fastball right there, just trying to extend the zone. Erickson's been setting up quite a bit outside because they've been giving it to him.
Popped up into center. And making the play is Franco, a little can of corn out there.
Yeah, It looked, I saw him waving a little bit. At first it looked like maybe he didn't know where the ball was, but he was able to track it down as he was right under it and secured that for the first out of the inning.
Here's the pitch from Andres. Good pitch, a little high and inside.
The Flyers in the last inning scored 1 run and had bases loaded, and the Thunder got out of it. So, and it's happened a couple times to both teams.
Yeah. Swung at that one. That one was low. Gives us 2-1. And low and away, 3-1.
That pitch has got some good break to it. Just needs to get it a little bit more up if he wants that to land in for the strike.
And got that one swinging.
Good pitch right there, too.
Worked it to a full count here.
Full count, probably going back to the fastball, I would imagine.
And Tate goes down swinging.
Yep, elevated on the fastball there. That's the pitch that he's been most comfortable with to get a strike, so he went back with it there. And it worked out.
Yeah, SNS Mechanical strikeout.
First baseman.
Bringing up Christensen. Crew Christensen here. First pitch is inside. He's 0 for 1 on the evening.
Just a little bit in. Almost hit him there with that slider, but like I said, all these guys are just crowded up on that plate.
Fabulous Freddy, foul ball. I could go for some Ikes right now from Fabulous Freddy's.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, a nice Ike sandwich.
Yeah,
that's the stuff right there.
I'm trying to think of which one I get. I believe it's the Matt Cain.
Oh, see, I get the Millennium Falcon. Hard hit down the line. Had that been fair, it's gone, but
definitely had the distance, but yeah, look, 10-15 feet to the left of the foul pole, so we're gonna run it back, and I don't think he'll be throwing that pitch again.
No. Had that one been fair, it would have been close. It would have been close. The distance on it would have been right about at the top of that fence in fair territory. And he sends another one that direction, this time a little higher and a little shallower. Left field is there to make the play. Braxton Yates closes out the inning. And that'll send us to the top of the 5th. The score, Dixie 2, Desert Hills 1. This game is tight. This game is close. It's anybody's. Here on the Fan Sports Network, inside of our Boulevard home, Game of the Week.
Hey, it's Luke with Udine Associates at American Family Insurance. At Udine Associates, we love insurance so you don't have to. With a quick call, we can get you an instant quote with the right coverages. My team of licensed agents are ready to help you with better insurance from American Family. Give us a call at 435-251-9102. Nets on Fire is the place to hoop in Southern Utah. Elevate your game with group or individual training with elite coaching. Hustle to netsonfire.org to learn more and see why so many rising stars hoop at Nets. Nets on Fire, building champions on and off the court.
At Intermountain Sports Performance, we've been training athletes from Logan to St. George for over 20 years, and we guarantee your athlete will improve speed, agility, explosive power, and reduce the risk of injury while working with the most qualified team in all of Utah. Call 435-251-2299 to find the location nearest you.
Hi, I'm Jermaine O'Jegler from The Rink, and I'm inviting you to come out and skate The Rink. The Rink is the hot spot in town for big group events and kid birthday parties. We now have a karaoke room and retro skate night every Friday night. Visit skatetherink.com to learn more and let the good times roll at The Rink.
Handles to celebrate with locations in St. George,
Welcome back on in, everybody, to our Boulevard Home Game of the Week. Boulevard Home, making your house a home for 50 years here in Southern Utah. Quick update brought to you by Nets on Fire. Crimson Cliffs leads Hurricanes 7-0 right now. Crimson Cliffs got the win last night as well, but they are looking to try to close this one out again. And again, that update brought to you by Nets on Fire. Hoop at Nets, individual training and camps. You can check out more on their website, netsonfire.org. They're building champions on and off the court.
And looking out at the scoreboard right now, 2-1 for the Flyers. Big home run by Erickson gives the Flyers a lead, and they've been holding on to that for about an inning. We'll see if they can put a couple extra on the board there and widen out this lead.
Coming up first here for Dixie
right fielder
is Isaac Zepp. Zepp's 0 for 1. And again, they were able to bring out so many batters in the last inning in the top of the 4th. They should be working through this lineup pretty quickly here. That's a quick outside fastball.
Yeah, looking on deck right now, I think Erickson is back on deck. So this is the 9 hole, and then we got Erickson hitting leadoff for him. So yeah, they did bat around quite a bit in the last inning, but still only had the 1 run to show for it.
Yep. That's tough. You go through 7 batters or something like that with only 1 run to show for it, and it came off of your leadoff batter with the home run.
Yeah, you're disappointed right now.
Well hit into right field. And Hagen Reed is there to make the catch.
You're disappointed right now as the Flyers because you've had some chances to score, and so have the Thunder. Both teams had chances to score in the earlier innings, and but as the Flyers right now, you're just happy that you got that lead, and you'd love to expand on it now. So you're wanting to forget about the past and start thinking about how we can scrap together some runs here to widen this lead out.
Here's Ridge Erickson. Now again, Ridge 1 for 2. Send that one again 300 and something, maybe 400 feet. It was quite the bomb. Swinging at that one hard, and that is across for strike 2. 0-2 count now to Ridge.
Yeah, and in his last at bat, he hit that slider out, and now you see this at bat, he's gotten 2 fastballs, and
yeah, they know what to not throw it at him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they go another fastball, strike 3, fastball, fastball, fastball. 3 quick strikes.
Yep, Erickson just a little bit behind on those, as that is the 2nd out of the inning, and that brings up Vest, right?
Yep, Boston Vest.
Going for a little 2-out rally here with the 2-hole Vest. Good little ball player too.
Absolutely. High for ball 1. Yeah, Boston Vest was voted as our preseason poll MVP.
Along with someone else too, right? It was co-MVP.
Yeah, we had him and pitch number 2 comes in, and that's low ball.
Down. It's blank in my mind right now too.
It's blanking me. We'll get it. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll get it. We'll update everyone.
Yeah, it's going to kill me. Inside, quick 3-0 count.
That one, maybe a little bit in. Vest is also right on top of the plate. Good pitch, I thought. But we are at a 3-0 count now.
Trey Evans.
Evans, yep, there it is.
Trey Evans. And there's the strike after a 3-0 count. Makes it now 3-1.
Good location right there, down around the knees on the outside corner. Love to throw that one a couple more times.
And another one. Got him looking for that. Strike 2, and it's full count.
Why not go back with it? Let's throw it again.
Now this is Wilson up on the mound as well. So Wilson and Tolman have switched spots here. Tolman over at third, Wilson on the bump. Good hard hit, but it is foul. And it goes into the right field corner.
Yep, went back with it again, and Vest has learned and just battles that one off, hits it hard. So I would be surprised if he went back with the outside fastball. Try to go something off speed here, get him out in front.
Here goes fastball. Wow. Pushes it right by him.
Yep, just expanded the zone a little bit further out on the outside corner there, and froze him up a little bit. for the final out of that inning.
And the score's still 2-1. Dixie leads here as we now head into the bottom of the 5th on the Fan Sports Network inside your Boulevard Home Game of the Week.
Indulge in luxury at Outdoor Living. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. Discover our exquisite patio furniture showcased in select homes. Elevate your outdoor living space with us. Visit our showroom today.
Oh, hello, Italian nightclub from Jimmy John's. Ciao, freshly baked bread piled with Italian-style meats. Hey, hand-sliced veggies. Am I obsessed with this sandwich? Yeah. So what if I am? Jimmy John's. Order online or on the app.
Hey, it's Sheldon Demke. Check out the latest episode of What's on the Menu, a behind-the-scenes tour of local restaurants. We'll see some of their favorite dishes and get an inside look on how these dishes are prepared. Check out this week's episode at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab.
From bold statements to subtle compliments, Wilkinson's House of Lighting will help you more fully enjoy all the different spaces in your home. Stop in and see what's new at Wilkinson's House of Lighting, a proud sponsor of Region 10 Athletics.
They're open to the public across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart. And stay tuned for the AWP Playmaker of the Game. Back at it here, Kobe Goodman stepping up to the plate and immediately sending this one into left field. Over the head of Tate. He's rounding first, going for second. They'll cut him off over there at third, and he's got himself a stand-up double.
Nice leadoff double there for the Thunder as we see him just take this ball the other way. On the outside, down and outside part of the plate, and it looks like Yates just thought it wasn't hit that well, and he started coming in a little bit, realized, oh no, it's touched a little bit, so I gotta move back, and so it just kind of burned him a little bit out there in left, and that gets a nice start for the bottom of the 5th here for the Thunder.
Absolutely. So runner on second here, and no outs as Cooper Clough steps up. Here's the pitch, looking to bunt, and it's caught. They go to back pick, and he's out. He had to tag up, and he didn't, so that's a quick double play. What a show.
Just popped up the bunt right here. Erickson pops out of the squat real quick. Just a nice throw down to second base, and that just kills the Thunder. Wow. Right there. But it's tough. I mean, you're not expecting that. When it's popped up, at least you have, most of the time, you have a little bit of time to react to it. But that one was just so close to Erickson. He could just pop up, grab it, and throw it down there.
Yeah, easy double play brought to you by Patio Furniture. Check out Patio Furniture. You can get the outdoor home furniture that you've been dreaming of. 1522 East Gateway Drive. So 3 quick pitches have come in. It's count of 1 and 2 now. This might be one of the fastest bottom of the 5th if this is a strike here, but no, it's a shot into shallow center. That'll get him a single.
Nice base knock right there. And now you're really thinking, dang, if we would have got that bunt down, moved him over, scores 2-2 right now.
Yep.
A good piece of hitting.
Number 24.
Staying with it, driving it up the middle part. And hopefully they can build off that and start another rally here.
Absolutely. Reed swings at that one. Strike one.
First pitch curveball. On the outside corner. Swung right over the top of it.
2 outs on the board. Look for that 2-out rally, a rally stop. 2-out rally. And now it's an 0-2 count.
Goes back again with it. This time gets a little bit more of the plate, freezes him up a little bit. I think he was a little bit worried about chasing it out of the zone again, so.
Absolutely. High for ball. It's 1-2 count here for Reed.
And the purpose of that pitch right there is to set up another one of those curveballs right there. Elevate the eyes. Now his eyes are thinking up top, something up in the zone, and that's when you bury the curveball, get him to swing at something in the dirt.
Yeah. Erickson's set up towards the outside. Here's the pitch, and it goes outside. Oh, ways.
Extends the zone again there with a fastball, so it'll be interesting to see if he goes with that curveball because he's still got him set up with that fastball. So you can still go with the curveball down.
Another pitch outside and low. It's full count now for Hagen Reed. Fillmore still camped out on first base. 2-1. Dixie leads here in the 5th. Here's the pitch. And outside. Walked him. Puts runners at first and second now.
Yep, just extended too much with the fastball there. And just not close enough to get that called strike. As now we have a runner at second base, 2 outs, first and second, excuse me. We got 2 outs, first and second, and guy in scoring position here, single would score him.
Yeah.
As he's going to be moving too.
Andrew Wilson stepping up to the plate here. We talked about our rally stop 2-out rally. Here we go. Low, and they try the pick over to first. It's not there in time.
Little back foot slider there. Ridge did a really good job of popping up, throwing it down over there first, try to get that sneaky out to end this rally.
First pitch is a ball. We got a 1-0. Second pitch inside, called strike. Make it a 1-1.
Good fastball right there. You went backdoor slider on the back foot, and then you go with the fastball. He thinks it's going to be another one of those sliders that's going to break too far in, but in reality, it's a fastball for a nice strike on the inside corner.
Another one that goes inside. It's time for a ball. 2-1.
For some reason, I thought it hit him there, but I just got a bad angle.
Yeah. And Andres is at 83 pitches at the moment. Erickson set up on the outside. Pitch goes inside. It's called strike. About the same spot as the last one.
Yeah, I thought that one was even a little bit more up. I thought the pitch before that was a better pitch than that one. But regardless, we are at a 2-2 count now.
And the pitch high and inside.
Elevates again with the fastball, and just a reminder, he's at 85 pitches right now, and this isn't like a normal mid-season region game. This is the 6th game of the season for the Flyers here, so it'll be interesting to see if they send him out, if he can get out of this.
Oh, and a time call right as the pitch was thrown, and runners were moving.
And that's tough, but regardless, the umpire, if he gives it to the hitter, then that's the call, and nothing's going to change that. Gibson was a little bit upset at that, but...
And, you know, he's playing the role of coach, right?
Yeah.
You got to go out there and argue for your guys and make sure that, you know, that you're not getting... you know, you're not having issues, I should say, right? You want to make sure that everything's going smooth for your players.
Nice little inside move there just to make sure he's not leaving too early over there at second base. With the full count. Calls time again.
And we play on. Full count, 2 runners on, 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Sent into right. Going off the bottom of the wall. Brings 1 run in to score. Second one's rounding, going for home. Play at the plate. He's safe.
Wow, and just a big hit right there. So we're going to look at this on the replay. Gets it in, drives it to right field. And I think it one-hopped the wall there. And that might be one of the furthest singles I've ever seen hit.
Yeah.
But regardless, brings in 2 runs right there as we see him slide in safe.
Now, he could have taken off for second. No one was guarding second base. He said he was watching that play at the plate. He wanted to make sure his guy was good, but he sacrificed the double for the single and just decided to enjoy the show a little bit. So Desert Hills now on top, 3-2 here with a runner on first, and this really is a rally stop, 2-out rally. No better place to refuel after the game than a rally stop. Stop on in, grab your gas, favorite soda, some snacks. They have all your post-game celebration needs.
And he might be getting an earful from the coach, but overall, coach is pretty happy about him with that base knock, but he would have liked to have seen him on second base.
Oh, absolutely.
Are we getting a pinch runner
I think we are. That's Wilson, who's a pitcher, so pitchers are able to have a runner come out for him, and sure enough, we do have someone coming out there to run.
Some speed out there on the bases. It's going to make it a little bit tougher on the pitcher. Try and mix up his looks and his timing to make sure that there's no bag swiped right here.
And I think that was number 21, Briggs Fillmore, that ran out there, but I could be wrong. Runs low in the dirt. It is Fillmore. Freshman. He played in the JV game earlier today.
Yeah, he's quick.
Going for the back pick. Got him. Got him. The freshman got caught leading a little too far off.
Erickson, he's quick back there, man, and he's deceptive. As we see right here on the Holbrook Asphalt replay. He's catches the ball in the outside corner, just drops over there, boom, and throws perfect over there.
With that outside pitch, your body's naturally leaning that way anyway. Good play by Ridge Erickson, and that'll take us out of the fifth. Into the sixth we go. 3-2. Desert Hills now on top. A little back and forth in this ball game here on the Fan Sports Network. We'll be back in 60 seconds.
This is Parker. This is Jason with Team D Auto Sales. Supporting local sports for over 20 years. That's 2 decades. Come to Team D Auto Sales at 488 East St. George Boulevard. Or TeamDAutoSales.com. Yeah!
Team D, Team D. Check out this week's edition of TGIF on stgeorgenews.com. TGIF is your weekend adventure guide to all the fun and exciting things going on in Southern Utah this weekend. Find this week's edition at stgeorgenews.com and click the shows on the menu tab. Have a blast this weekend.
Red Ledges Dermatology and Med Spa, specializing in general and cosmetic dermatology, treating acne, rashes, warts, and more. They even do cancer screenings and offer a free chemical pill with your first appointment. So if you need dermatology, think Red Ledges Dermatology, located just off Snow Canyon Parkway, St. George.
Scooter's Coffee and Hurricane is the best way to start your day or get you through your day. From breakfast sandwiches to cinnamon rolls to amazing smoothies and, of course, coffee. Anytime is a good time to sip and smile. Scooter's Coffee, open 7 days a week.
Appliances, mattresses, and more. And buy with no interest financing. Shop Boulevard Home, because home is who we are.
Welcome back, everybody. 3-2 on the Wilkinson's House of Lighting scoreboard. Desert Hills now leads. We had some fireworks there in the bottom of the fifth, and now Dixie's gonna have to try to play back into this one a little bit here in the sixth.
And this game's been great so far. A lot of back and forth, great pitching. I mean, we got 2 hits for the Flyers. We got 3 hits for Desert Hills. Just been a defensive performance out there.
Absolutely. Oh, Wilson out here finishing, getting warmed up. Hitting mid-80s right now in his warm-up pitches. You'll take that.
Yeah, for sure.
Right now,
mid-80s in high school, man. That's pretty good. Although I will say that I think that the velocity in high school has increasingly gotten
a little better.
Yeah, a little bit better. When I was in high school, I mean, if someone was throwing 84, 85, they
were cooking.
Yeah, exactly. And now I feel like pretty much everybody has 2 starters that can throw at the velocity of that. So
mid-80s to 90.
Yeah.
First pitch coming in. 76 right there. Outside for ball 1.
I think that was a slider. Had a little bit of break on it.
Yeah, it did. So Yates here at bat. 0 for 2. Good pitch there for Wilson.
A good fastball at the knees.
And the 1-1. Pulled foul.
There it is. He got that slider up again, and just a little bit too far in as he yanked it way foul.
Here's the 1-2. Wilson to Yates. Outside, make it a 2-2.
Good battle right here. I mean, he was late on the fastball. His foot just wasn't quite down, so he's trying to go back to that fastball there. Not a bad idea.
And the pitch fouled away. Another fabulous Freddie's foul ball. House is up there getting a little souvenir.
Yeah. Yeah, good fastball right there. If you're going to go back to it, you got to get it in right here. Maybe jam him up a little bit. Right back at us.
Right back at you. Try to take off your head right there.
I flinched a little bit. We got a big net in front of us, but
hey, it's only natural.
You never want to be too careful.
You never know if it breaks through that net. I don't want it hitting me in the face.
I don't know when the last time the Thunder changed out their nets. This thing could have been here since I was in high school.
We have hot summers. It can lead to some wear and tear on things like that, you know? That hot sun will eat away at those things.
Exactly.
Hard hit to second base, picked up by Fillmore, thrown to Christensen, and that is an easy out, number 1.
Good hard ground ball right there. Well pieced up by Yates, but just right at Fillmore over there at second base.
Now batting number 4.
With that ground out, that brings up Logan Levitt.
Levitt today 0 for 1. Looking to get a tally in the hit column for the Flyers.
There's just one out, nobody on. And again, Dixie playing from behind right now. I don't know how often they've played from behind here in this early baseball season.
They've had some really close games. They've actually hit 2 walk-offs. One of them was in the 11th inning. I was looking at some.
Oh, that's right. They did have that 11th inning game.
So I mean, they're pretty familiar with close games.
Inside pitch. Ball 1.
And I kind of said yesterday during the pregame with Devin that was one of the keys to the game for the Thunder is to get ahead and put them away. So that's what they need to do here because the Flyers have been known this year to put some comebacks on.
So it's 2-0 count.
Good hitter count right now as Levitt is going to be looking for his pitch, so I'm going to drive for an extra base hit.
And the pitch is a little high. Give him a 3-0 count.
Yep, and good thing he didn't swing at that. I know that I would have, because for some reason those high fastballs look like beach balls, but they are hard to hit.
It's tough. And that one, he gets it across. And you expect that on a 3-0, just a fastball down the middle.
Yep. Probably going to go fastball here again.
Yeah, especially on a 3-1, you know, he's still considering sitting on it. You don't have to swing here, and if this one bounces away, it's a foul, or not a foul ball, excuse me. It is a 4th ball, and that'll send him over to first.
And the Flyers getting something brewing here in the 6th with that walk. Got one out right now, excuse me.
Yeah, top of the 6th inning here. 3-2, Desert Hills leads. Bartholomew up to the plate.
1 for 2 on the night.
Yeah, he's the one that hit that hard hit in the 5-6 hole over there, bringing in a run. And he sends this one foul.
Yep, so we got his hit and we got Erickson's hit for the two hits for the Flyers and the 2 runs. Sorry, 3. We got 3
hits? We have 3 hits.
Which one am I missing here?
There's another one in there.
Somewhere.
Here's the pitch. Off the end of the bat's going to hop over to third. Throw to first is low, but he gets there.
That's a good pick over there at first base. Not enough time to roll up the double play, which is what you kind of wanted out of that ground ball, but good thing he went over to first. It's kind of hard as a third baseman to come in and make that play and then turn around and throw to second base. So it's a good thing he just stayed with where his momentum was taking him and just got that one out over at first base and didn't try to force anything.
Right. So that sends the runner at first, which was Logan Levitt. He now ends up on second. And here's Orton. Orton takes that. Strike one.
Good pitch right there on the outside corner. Most of the pitchers in the whole game today have been living on that outside corner.
And timeout taken. Bo Wall's going to go have a little conversation with Wilson.
Probably just tell him, hey, don't worry about Levitt over there at second base. He's going to be jumping around out there. So just focus on getting this hitter, and let's go swing it a little bit.
Quick conversation out there, and they're getting set up again to get right back at it. Breeze starting to pick back up again on us. It died down for a little bit, but a little cold breeze coming out of center field right at it.
I'm getting chilly.
Fouls that one away.
0-2 count now. And Wilson is in the driver's seat with this at bat right here. A little bit early on that one, so I would go with a buried curveball or slider here to see if we can get him swinging.
Again with 2 outs, 2 strikes. Gets him to foul that one away.
Goes for the slider, but doesn't quite get it down enough. Fouled off. Just up there battling. That's a tough pitch to hit.
Pretty consistent with that slider, sitting around 76. His last 2 sliders have been 76.
That's a pretty firm slider.
Fastball coming in around 83, 84. And that one's fouled away. That fastball right there, 84.
Not quite enough to make a play on it over there. Gave a good effort, but just a little bit too deep.
A little too deep. So get runner on second, 2 outs. Count of 0-2 here to Orton.
Orton's battled a couple pitches off. Still sitting at that 0-2 count. Wilson still in the driver's seat of this at bat.
Absolutely. Wilson checks over to second. Here's the pitch. And got him swinging. Got him with that slider again.
That's just a good pitch. Especially 0-2. You're just up there trying to battle. You fought off 2 already, but the third one gets him.
Absolutely. So 3-2, Desert Hills leads as they now head into the bottom of the 6th, looking to put maybe a couple more runs, some insurance runs on the board. When we come back, 60-second break here on the Fan Sports Network.
Relatives coming to visit, not enough room, or maybe you're looking to host a family reunion and need a house with a pool. Well, Red Rock Vacation Rentals has got you covered. From 2-bedroom condos to 10-bedroom luxury homes, they truly have something for everyone. Plan your perfect getaway or staycation. Visit St. George, Utah, vacationrentals.com.
Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values. Visit HolbrookAsphalt.com to discover more. Asphalt. It's not something we think about much, except when it's in bad shape. At Holbrook Asphalt, we help cities, HOAs, and businesses avoid replacing painfully expensive roads and parking lots. To avoid the cost of replacing asphalt, you must effectively preserve it while it's still in good condition. University research has shown Holbrook Asphalt's HA5 slows asphalt aging by 67%. We make your pavement assets last longer, cost less to own, all while achieving higher property values.
Here we go into the bottom of the 6th inning here. Desert Hills looking to extend the 3-2 lead that they hold over the Flyers.
Now batting.
Flyers got a new arm on the bump.
Whoa.
Yeah, they're new pitcher out there right now. And again, a pretty good showing there by Jake Andreas. So definitely want to make sure to give him his credit. As now we have Gilmore up there, Weston Gilmore, just a freshman, taking a chance at the mound. Throwing first 2 pitches is 2 balls there. And again, this is a lefty pitcher though, so you like switching it up a little bit.
And I can tell you right now, just by the looks of it,
this one's sent into to shallow right, but is running in on it is Zepp to make the play.
Just by the looks of it, Gilmore has a pretty good curveball. It's got a lot of depth on it. So a lot of promise from him, especially as a freshman. Probably getting his first varsity innings this year.
That's very possible he is.
Skeen.
And that brings up Skeen. Kept it outside for ball 1.
But it's always nice to have a lefty in the program, especially one that's this young, that you're going to be having for the next 4 years. So
that one was low in the dirt. I say in the dirt, it's the turf. I should start saying that. I got to get used to that now, huh? It's becoming pretty common as that one's fouled back into the net.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it earlier, just field maintenance here. It's a lot less work.
A lot less work for sure. And a lot of the players that I've talked to about it have said, I don't really notice that much of a difference, really. You just get up there and hit. So I don't know, maybe it varies from batter to batter as Skeen is walked to first.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I would notice the difference the most sliding into home plate, as I know that.
I'm sure that's when you would notice it.
And that's when you would like it, because a lot, especially in St. George, I feel like a lot of those home plate boxes or circles are not the softest.
No, they're a little beat up. They're a little, they're hard on the edges, especially, where people dig down. It's a little soft there as they replace that dirt. But outside of that, it gets hard. It gets tough.
Yeah, so sliding on turf is definitely a plus when coming into home plate, especially because a lot of people like that head first slide.
Yeah.
Into home.
That way you're not bouncing through the divots, especially this late into a game. Those divots made, especially by those right-handed batters.
Yep.
Yeah, they can really dig some holes there. So it's 2-0 count to Tate. That one comes across as a strike from the freshman.
Good pitch there, but Gilmore has, in the 3 batters he's faced, all 3 of them he started off with 2-0 counts. So he's kind of digging himself into holes and making himself pitch out of them. So far it hasn't hurt him too bad.
Good pitch there. Gives him a 2-2 now. Runner on first still. And fouled away.
There's that big curveball again. This loopy, got a lot of vertical break on, a lot slower than the fastball. It's a good pitch.
Here's Gilmore again. Got it in there.
Got him looking.
Called strike 3. It's got to give you some good confidence when you're that young of a pitcher. I mean, here he is sitting there at 15 years old, maybe.
Yep.
And throwing some strikes.
Number 7.
Some varsity innings. A little backwards K. Those always feel nice.
That feels way good. Absolutely. Good break on that, but keeps it a little too high, and it's ball 1. And he had some good movement. It just started off a little too high and stayed high. Got him swinging there.
And that fastball, like going back and forth between the fastball and the curveball, it's such a change of speed, and it makes that fastball look a lot harder when you have such a loopy curveball like that.
Well, I'll tell you this, he's hit 77 on the fastball and about 67 on the curve right there.
Yeah, that fastball. I mean, it's 77, but it feels harder because of that curveball.
Yep, 76 right there on that one. So he's consistent in the high 70s. And as a freshman, you know what? Hey, as a freshman, I'm taking high 70s all day long. That's a great starting spot when you're starting out your high school career. That one's tipped away foul, and it's now a full count.
Wind blowing in a little bit.
Kind of in from the left towards the right field baseline as this one's ripped into the left center gap. That'll bring a runner around second. He's going to go for a home. Here comes Skeen. Are they going to have a play at the plate? No, they won't. It's a stand-up double RBI.
It's a great swing right here on this ball. Drives it into left center field, and good wheels over there by Skeen to score from first on that. And there wasn't even a play at home, so he's quick over there.
That'll bring us up 4-2. Desert Hills. Throw another run on the board, throw another hit in the column. I mean, we've got it all here, and it's all with 2 outs. That's what you like to see, right? A little 2-out rally.
Yep.
And now a runner over on second as well. That pitch is away as Kobe Goodman has stepped into the left-handed batter's box.
Like I said before, Desert Hills is going to want to keep pouring it on here because the Flyers have done a pretty good job when the game is close at closing stuff out. So as many as they can put on right here, the better. The more the merrier, you know?
Oh, absolutely. 1-1 count. This one popped up, looking towards shallow center, and it drops in. That scores 1 run. He stops on second. They can't find the ball. He's going to run off for third. Play at third. He is safe. What a sequence.
Play. Just a skied ball up into right center field, and it looked like Franco kind of lost it a little bit, overran it, clanks off the glove, and they're running out around trying to find it. And
he tried to pick it up and couldn't. And then he kind of got lazy picking it up. He thought, oh, the runner stopped at second. Whatever, it's fine. And now Cooper Clough steps up to bat with the runner on third, and it's 5-2.
And that's going to be big for Desert Hills as they crack it open to a 3-run lead now.
Fouled that one away. And if you're Dixie, again, you're trying to give your freshman a little bit of time here, a little moment. You want him to be able to close out this inning. There's already 2 outs, so try to give him a shot here. Now he's facing batter with a 1-1 count, or 1-2 count, excuse me.
And I mean, he's throwing strikes. I mean, that's an error out there. That should be an out. So he's going for the 4th out of the inning right now.
Yeah.
And so there should be a little bit of confidence on that aspect.
Yeah. And that one is rolling away. That's going to send the runner in from third. And Goodman scores. 6-2 now. Desert Hills has really broken this one open.
And just a curveball that was spiked a little bit right there. Erickson just didn't get his upper body around it enough to be able to keep that ball in front of him. Ended up skipping off the shoulder and rolling away.
Fouled that one away. Still sitting at a full count. And Cooper Clough, the lone senior on this team, sends that one right back at the pitcher into a gap. It'll be an easy single for Cooper Clough.
Just a nice barrel right here. Fastball away. Does a good job of keeping it up the middle. Just by a diving vest up the middle for a base knock to keep this 2-out rally alive.
Keeping it alive indeed.
Number 2, second baseman Jace Fillmore.
So Jace Fillmore steps back up. He's 1 for 1. He's had a couple of trips from walks. And boy, is that cold breeze picking back up.
You can probably hear it through the headset at home, and it's hitting us in the back, and it does not feel very good.
If I'm shivering, I apologize, but it is cold.
You can hear my teeth chattering.
Yeah. The teeth chatter, the nose is running. It's baseball in early spring. Technically still winter. We're not even into spring yet. That one drops into the dirt. So 0-2 count.
Nice block by Ridge there.
1-2 count, I should say.
Nice block by Ridge there to keep the ball in front of him and keep Clough at first.
And got him. Finally closing out this inning where Desert Hills has really put runs on the board. It's 6-2. Desert Hills leads on the Wilkeson's House Lighting scoreboard. 3 more outs here from Desert Hills, and that'll be game. Can Dixie find a way to get back into it? We'll take a 60-second break, and we'll be back right after this.
Discover elegance at the Awning Company. Join us at the St. George Parade of Homes this week. See our exquisite awnings featured in select homes. Elevate your outdoor space with us. Call for a free quote today.
Did you know that it costs less to maintain your equipment than to repair it? Yet 90% of breakdowns are caused by system neglect. Give your heating, cooling, and plumbing the care they deserve. For all your air conditioning and plumbing needs, turn to the experts.
Need an appliance or two? AWP's got you. Check out the remodeled expansive showroom, highlighting the Cafe series with colors like matte black, matte white, and modern glass. Make your kitchen stand out. Come see the local boys at AWP across the freeway from the Bloomington Walmart.
Own property and want to rent it? Then you need the right team with 11 years of local experience, a staff of over 25 employees, and a 4.9 Google rating. Aim to maximize your rental income and find quality tenants while keeping turnover low to increase your revenue and truly maintain your property. Learn more at redrockpropertymanagement.com.
With locations in St. George, Layton, and Woods Cross.
Welcome back, everybody, here as we're getting started with the top of the 7th. Desert Hills, Cannon, what a game from Desert Hills. 6-2 right now for the Thunder.
Yeah, put up some big runs there in the bottom of the 6th to really expand that lead, which gives you a nice cushion out on the mound. Makes things just a little bit easier to get those last 3 outs, because those last 3 outs are always tough to get as a defense.
Now batting for the Flyers, number 22, center fielder Franco.
And we've got Franco coming up to bat.
Start off the top of the 7th right here with a good strike to set the tone. Would be nice for the Thunder.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there it is.
There it is.
Good first pitch fastball on the inside part of the plate. Sets it up.
Foul away. It'll keep it here at an 0-2 count.
0-2 count. You've thrown 2 fastballs so far. You can go pretty much anywhere. You can go elevate with a fastball here. You can go slider down. It's going to be tough getting out of this hole right here.
Another one fouled away to stay alive for Franco.
Franco doing a good job of battling that fastball off right there. It was down at the knees and just soiled it away.
Inside.
Good slider there.
Yeah.
Just missed it.
1-2 count, which, you know, hey, that's kind of where you want to put it on an 0-2 anyway. Try to throw some junk in there and see if he'll chase for something.
Yeah, one thing you'll get yelled at is giving up 0-2 hits. Coaches do not like that, so.
High and up towards the noggin there of Franco.
Got away from him a little bit, but now that sets up a nice slider on the outside part of the plate. Interesting to see if he goes to it right here.
And here's the 2-2. corner of the zone. And that's out number 1 here in the top of the 7th.
Goes with the fastball here, as we see on the replay. A little bit outside, but Wall with a great frame job on that. Pulls it back up for the strikeout. Working real hard behind the plate. Gotta love that as a pitcher.
Oh, absolutely. Here's Turley stepping up to bat. He's 0 for 2 so far. And that one comes across, strike 1.
Pitch right there with a first pitch slider. It's always nice to get the first pitch slider in. Most guys aren't sitting slider in high school, so if you can throw it first strike, might as well drop it in.
1-1 now to Carter Turley. And the Dixie fans are not too happy right now over there. They're letting the umpire know how they feel right now about this game.
Yeah, we get some chirping going from over there.
Here's the pitch. Inside, it's 2-1.
Good inside fastball right there.
So 1 out, 2-1 count here in the top of the 7th. Desert Hills leads 6-2. Hard hit over to third. It is fouled away. And that'll bring it to a 2-2 count. This has been one of those games where Desert Hills has done a lot of things right. You know, they're not necessarily hitting the ball a ton. You know, 5 hits, that's reasonable. But they have been able to work the counts, get on base with a couple walks.
Been pretty solid on defense, too.
Solid on defense as well, absolutely. And strike 3, you got him swinging. 2 outs, 1 more. That's all Desert Hills needs to be able to split with Dixie.
And the Thunder, they're looking like the Thunder in tonight's game. I mean, last night, the Flyers just kind of walked all over them, and it's good to see the Thunder get back and kind of show them what kind of ball club they are, because tonight they're definitely dominating pitching, hitting-wise. I mean, it's been fun to watch.
Drops that one in for strike 1.
Another good 0-0 slider there.
Yeah. Hard hit into left, coming in on it, trying to make the play. Did he get it? They said he got it. We gotta see that on a replay as Tate closes it out with a diving grab. Wow.
And that sums up tonight's game. The Thunder just going all out for everything. We've seen some great plays. The shortstop, the name's slipping my mind right now, in the 2nd inning, makes that backhand play, throws it across for the out at first. Thunder looking like a much better ball club than they did last night, and just really showing out tonight.
Yeah, that's Harmon Skeen over there at shortstop, making that backhanded play. Hey, you know, we got one of those Cache Valley Bank home runs. It did come from Dixie. That's what we like to see, a little bit of fireworks there, but one thing that Dixie did not get was the win, though. 6-2, Desert Hills gets the win. Some big plays, couple of triples thrown in there from the Thunder. You know, they did everything they needed to go out there and get this win in this ballgame.
Yep, in the late innings too. I mean, like I said, the Flyers, you never want to keep the game close with the Flyers going into the 6th and 7th inning, and Desert Hills did exactly that, and they put up a couple extra runs to really stomp out the Flyers as they won 6-2 here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll call that our Scooters Coffee energy play for sure. And And hopping into the Johnson Pediatric Dentistry post-game show, let's just dive right on into it, shall we? Because there is a lot to cover here, and we want to get on into it. Starting off, we've got to talk about Johnson Pediatric Dentistry. Dr. Cody makes your kids feel right at home. Call about that new patient special, just $79, 435-628-0511. And again, I would dare say that Scooters Coffee Energy play is that final play of the game right there as well. I mean, it was quite the play, but one thing that we talked about too is, you know, Desert Hills didn't commit too many mistakes.
Yep, and that was one thing, Dixie at the end there. We had that drop pop fly in center field, and that one ended up scoring, I believe, 2 runs after that. It really gave the Thunder that extra oomph that they needed to close out that game. And also there was a few misread balls out in left field as well. Yates came in on one of those balls and ended up burning him a little bit and gave the Thunder a double. So yeah, I mean, Desert Hills just played a complete game tonight on the offensive, defensive side, and really got the job done with runners in scoring position. So that's exactly why they won tonight's game 6-2 over the Flyers. So yeah, I mean, it was a fun game to watch. It was a little bit cold, but overall a good ball game to be out here for.
Oh, absolutely. Let's talk about our Findlay Subaru star of the game. There's a few different names you could go with. You know, you had Cooper Clough had 2 hits, but you had Wilson with 2 RBIs. I think I'm going to go with Wilson because he also closed out pitching tonight and did a really good job of making sure to close things out as well as swinging the bat well. I think Willie's getting our Findlay Subaru star of the game tonight.
Yeah, shut him down there at the end, and then had those 2 RBIs for sure. Definitely helping the Thunder out there. And I mean, let's see. What did he have? Do you have any extra base hits? Trying to look.
Yeah, I don't know.
Let's see here. I don't think he had any extra base hits, but yeah, I mean, a couple RBIs, that's always good to go home to every night.
Yeah, you're going to be happy about that all day long for sure. So let's see. We want to look at our Mountain Land Supply defensive play of the game as well. And I mean, that diving catch towards the end had to be big. Harmon Skeen with that off-foot double, or it wasn't double play, excuse me, but it's just a good throw over to first as he's leaning towards the left field side. So many good plays that you could go with here.
Yeah, some very good defensive plays tonight. I think, honestly, by both teams, you had Erickson doing a pretty good job back behind the plate, popping out of that squat, and
he made that good play. That's why I throw down to first.
Yeah, I mean that was pretty electric, but. A good overall defensive night as over here we see the double that just kind of burned Yates in the gap there.
Yeah.
And got the Thunder a couple runs. But yeah, I mean, you could go, this is the Erickson right here.
You know, and maybe that is, and I know it was the team that didn't come out on top, but Erickson made some of the most amazing plays defensively tonight. You know, if we did have a defensive player, there probably is Ridge Erickson. He had some amazing plays there behind the plate.
Yeah, and it was a big double play ball too. I believe there was nobody out with a guy on second base. They pop up the bunt, he catches it, throws it down to second. Then you have 2 outs with nobody on. So I mean, it was huge for them at that time. Obviously, it didn't matter much at the end of this game, but I thought that one was pretty good defensive play over there.
Oh, absolutely. And then our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game, let's just keep it with Ridge Erickson. That home run was pretty sweet. I mean, anytime you can get a home run, that's going to be a nomination right there. Another nomination is going to be that diving play to close out the game. What are you picking as our Appliance Wholesalers Plus Playmaker play of the game?
I mean, everybody loves home runs, but I'm going to give it to the diving play out and left because
you have to, right?
Yeah, I mean, they won the game, and that was the thing to close it out there. So it was pretty electric for the Thunder to come up with that one and end it in such great fashion there with that diving play.
Absolutely. Yeah. Final thoughts here is the Desert Hills Thunder wins 6-2 over the Flyers. They split the series with with them, and they won't see them until potentially in the playoffs. At this point, that's the beauty of baseball, is once you face the team, you're done. Yep. you face them for a couple games and you're good. You're done. And getting that out of the way early might be really good for the Thunder, because this is a really young team going up against a really good Flyer team. So get this win out of the way early.
Yeah, I mean, I think Dixie was picked to take first or second in the region in the polls. So, I mean, for the Thunder to be able to pull out one against them this early in the season, especially, it's huge for them, because I mean, they played 6 games, 4 games leading up into this series and stuff, and usually by the time you're going into region, you've got 12 games under your belt and you kind of know where you stand. But for them to be able to pick this one up tonight was huge for them. So
100%. All right, well, that will wrap it up for us here from our Boulevard Home Game of the Week on the Fan Sports Network. We thank you for joining us on the broadcast, and we will be back next week with some more Region 9 action. So just keep listening in to the Fan Sports Network on the radio on 99.5 and 95.3, and keep looking for updates on the fansportsnetwork.com. I want to thank McKay running the camera back there, Connor in the studio on the radio side, and then for Cannon and myself, we appreciate you joining us on the broadcast this evening. Have a good one, everybody.
Have a good night.